Hello, my name is Sylvain. I work for Danish technology company Topsoe as a senior strategy manager.
And I'm Edith. I work as a sustainability specialist, focusing mainly on life cycle assessments.
So today, Edith and I are here to talk about the RSB Transition Leaders Award and Topsoe's contribution to this award, which is a SAF portfolio sustainable aviation fuel. So for those of you who do not know us, just one slide. So Topsoe was created in 1940 by Dr. Topsoe. We're around 3,000 employees, and what is it we do in Topsoe? We develop technology and produce catalysts to make a whole range of fuels and chemicals: ammonia, hydrogen, methanol, and fuels. And an interesting fun fact is that about 1/3 of the current renewable diesel and SAF operating capacity is based on Topsoe's technology. But what is SAF, you might wonder? So SAF is actually many things. If you open different standards, STMD 7566 and STMD 1655, you have 11 pathways to make SAF. And this is why Topsoe has developed a whole range of technology to address this, because you can use many feedstocks to make sustainable aviation fuel. So in this slide, we are going to explain briefly what this is about. So the type of SAF that will be produced until 2030 to a large extent is called HEFA, hydroprocessed esters and fatty acid, and it's what is explained on the left-hand side of this slide. So you need to use a fat, could be virgin oil, waste oil, and fats. You put that in a hydroprocessing unit and you make HEFA. And this is what is done now. Then you could use ethanol made of different type of feedstock, could be corn, sugarcane, also lignocellulose. You can make second generation ethanol, and from that you can make alcohol to jet. Topsoe is not licensing that technology yet, but we are developing this technology. Then we increase the complexity of feedstock. It could be a solid waste, solid biogenic waste, say municipal solid waste, wood residue, agricultural residue, and here you need to use the carbon and the hydrogen in that feedstock to remake your fuel again. And here you have different routes. You can gasify it using a gasifier, and here then you have to clean your syngas. You make Fischer-Tropsch hydrocracking, or you could make anaerobic digestion from manure, for example, and then you make a renewable gas, biogas, and again go that way. And another pathway we're developing is called methanol to jet. And here this is not an approved pathway yet by STM, but we're also working heavily on that, and that's also technology we have developed. The last block on the biogenic type of feedstock, we call it liquefaction or pyrolysis. You take that waste, then you do hydroprocessing, and you can make this new type of jet fuel, not approved yet by STM, but a lot of work happening in R&D. That was a biojet. We're also working on power to jet or e-fuels, e-SAF, many ways to call it. And here you need to use CO2 again and hydrogen, but here hydrogen would be green hydrogen. You recombine it, you can use actually the same blocks we addressed already. It could be Fischer-Tropsch type of jet or methanol to jet. It's actually quite a whole range of technology. It's a bit nerdy, but yeah, that's how it is. We're engineers, Edith and I. But it's not only PowerPoint knowledge. As mentioned, we have 1/3 of the current renewable diesel and SAF capacity in the world. So in this slide, you can see where are our units and which ones. 5 of them can produce renewable and SAF at the moment, and many more coming pretty soon. But we're also working on the advanced fuel, the waste to fuel segment and the e-fuel segment, and here just a handful of selected projects that we're working on. But it's more than SAF, it's also about sustainability, and that's what we're here to talk about today. So Edith, what is the implication of SAF on sustainability? And here on the left-hand side, we put the 12 principles from RSB.
Yeah, thank you. So we can't go into all the 12 principles in this short video, so we've selected just a few. And as you mentioned, the SAF can be produced from so many different feedstocks. So we, of course, has a very high focus on this feedstock being a low climate change impact feedstock. So we want to reduce the life cycle greenhouse gas emissions and looking into this principle 3, of course. So we're trying to support our customers in selecting the right feedstock. What is the availability of this feedstock? What kind of implications will it have to use? And what kind of technology will they then choose based on this feedstock? Is it from a waste product, waste fats or waste oils, or is it a virgin oil based on maybe a high yield crop or based on intermediate crops? So here we have all of these guidance that we provide to our customers. But we're not only looking at environmental sustainability. Social sustainability is extremely important. So here in Principle 5, we want to focus on also supporting the local economies that can be in generating jobs in rural areas in both the feedstock production, but also SAF production, support development of infrastructure or improving the current infrastructure, so that we also have this social sustainability side of the project. And then when it comes to actually using the SAF in air travel, we also see a very great improvement in the air quality. So emissions from SAF is much lower or actually removed compared to conventional fuels. So this also has an impact on the Principle 10 here on local air quality and health around the air bases. And finally, I want to say a few words on Principle 11. So all of these different aspects can be, it's quite complex to combine and know what to do. So I have this feedstock in this area, and how do I do it? So at Topsoe, we support our customers all that we can in selecting the right feedstock and the right project, the right technology to have this responsible use of technology. So we tailor-made our solutions to the customers and to their demands, so that we're not only developing SAF technology to follow regulation, but we're also actually doing it to do the right thing.
Thank you, Edith. One last slide, just to, and you know that possibly, but to have SAF deployed at large scale, you need the alignment of many planets. So Topsoe, we're doing our share with developing SAF technology. You also all the work that RSB is doing, for example, with certification, all the work on greenhouse gas calculation methodology, reaching the greenhouse gas target saving. It's also about the right time to market. When should my SAF be produced? And this is driven by regulatory frameworks, so mandates, penalties, incentives. Of course, the offtake agreement, you need someone to use the SAF. And then all the feedstock discussion besides the sustainability criteria that Edith mentioned. It's really also about having the supply chain established and also this long-term vision on feedstock supply. So that's all we had for today. We'd like to thank you for your time, and yeah.
Hopefully you're as excited about SAF as we are.
We are indeed. Thank you, Edith. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.